So, I have a question for you.
What you got?
When Darth Maul got chopped in half, does that mean he didn't have a wiener anymore?
Yes.
So
I
did
wondered
he
that same thing.
have a prosthetic wiener, do you think?
I feel like, do you remember after he got the legs,
Yes.
he had the mechanical legs for a
Yes.
good long time, and then the Night Sisters gave him his shit back.
Yes.
See, you're focused on, you want to know if
Wait
he
a
had a
second.
mechanical
How
dick.
do Zabrak dicks work?
Zabrak dicks?
That's what he is, a Zabrak.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder
they
if
have
like George
dicks?
Lucas fleshed
What
this
if it's
out.
just his horns? He just fucks like
No, I got it. You know that the rim of your dick?
they probably.
where
no,
like
it's
it's
probably a corkscrew like a fucking pig.
No, come on, give Darth Maul more than that. I mean,
Do you think it's red and black? Red with
well,
black
that's tattoos. Remember,
Yeah. Not the red.
not the red. So it's red. He's got a red dick. He's got a red
He got a
rocket.
red dick. Oh man, I bet he called it Red Rocket. He's like, oh yeah, Red Rocket.
Night Sisters were hot though.
Yeah.
Night Sisters are really hot. No,
Not
here's
all
my,
of them.
Here's my thing.
Some of them were like actual like hags and shit.
I mean, there's a lot of hags.
I mean, that's true.
Like, yeah, come on.
I mean, there's a lot of hags I'd probably put my wiener into.
Yeah, see, there we
especially
go.
if it was prosthetic, like.
And if you were some like Sith Lord that just wanted, I get it. So listen,
He wasn't always-
You started this conversation
Okay.
on Naboo, motherfucker. Like, oh, there goes Maul's penis. There, down the hole. But what I'm wondering, what question I have now, pertaining to Darth Maul's cock still,
Yeah.
is when the Night Sisters gave it back to him. Did they make it bigger? I would have asked for it to be bigger. I would actually dare say this, Mark. If I had,
He might have
If I had, put myself in Darth Maul's shoes here, okay, minus hatred for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. I just rewatched that.
I'm gonna put myself here in his shoes, minus his feet. So I
His
feel
robot
like
claws.
I would be really, really cool with losing like a couple inches of height.
Even if it was your dick.
And I would ask for a few more inches of peen,
Like if you were Darth Maul.
but probably not right. If I was Darth Maul, but the thing is I don't want it longer. I'd want it wider.
Oh, okay. So
See?
you're like sporting a fucking like baked bean can there.
Right. I want to be
Like
Sith
them
Lord.
family size fucking bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to whack a bitch in the face with a bush pecan. Oh, hi Z. Are you gonna be in this episode?
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
here.
I'm not gonna hit you with a bush bean can.
So do you think
couldn't
that
even
a
if you
Zabrak
tried.
dick is like a corkscrew, like a pig?
No, I think it's more like, what is it, turtles?
You know what? Oh, where they're
I think
like
it's more like turtles,
retractable or whatever.
where they open and it kind of looks
yeah,
like
that's real creepy. I saw
flour
a video
or
of that
something.
the one day. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Listen, she opened a can of worms. That's my number one desire in the whole
fuck a
wide
turtle?
world. No, is to have the penis of a turtle. I would love it. If you gave me a Saiyan tail and a penis of a turtle, I'd die a happy man. You know how satisfying a turtle penis could be in the hands of somebody like me? I'm sorry.
This is Mark,
And this is Nick.
and this is the Guns and Gory podcast.
The Guns and Gory podcast?
Unfortunately.
Shut the fuck up!
I like how this was really mutually our ideas.
Yeah, well, I've
Like-
always wanted to do a podcast. I always thought it would be cool.
Right. And like, I didn't realize that I would like that.
Do
doing
you?
this.
You don't really listen to podcasts, right?
I do. I had to get into them. So I'm sure
Yeah.
that, like, dude, think about it. Podcast. When did podcast start? When iPods started.
Yeah. See, like I've been in a podcast for years.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Oh,
'em.
there's
I
podcasts
have-
before the iPods.
I have
but I knew
lots of
that,
them
but
that I'm completely currently caught up.
Right.
And they come out, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta listen to the next episode.
I have YouTube
Yeah.
videos that I follow like that. Like I have YouTubers
Yeah, I don't.
that
I know there's a lot of people who follow like YouTubers and streamers and shit. I don't do that.
See, I don't follow streamers. I don't follow streamers. I'm not a big fan of them. I think that I find it entertaining. It's just I don't want to watch it all the time. I like highlight tapes.
I'd rather
and shit
play
like
the
that,
game.
but like I want to see them do something cool in the game. I can understand other people's appeal though for wanting to watch somebody else play the game, and I got a good one for you for that. So eons ago, I actually saved myself a butt ton of money because I really badly wanted a Megazord.
Oh man, I had a friend who had one of those.
Yeah, but see, I'm not talking like little kid Nick wanted a Megazord, because little kid Nick had Megazords. I still have little kid Nick's Megazords. All right, I wanted this like remake of one, and it was what's it called? Toys R Us. And I'll never forget, I looked at it, I figured out like where the cheapest place was to order it from and get it, if I could find it used, whatever.
Yeah.
I finally went home. I was like, all right. I did a little bit more research. I was like, all right, am I going to get this thing? And I finally went on YouTube. I looked up a video of a guy. He wasn't unboxing it. It had been out of the box before.
Yeah.
All he was doing, he took it out of the box. He lightly described how to transform it, like all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then he showed a couple little features, and then that was it. At the end of that, like it was like a 14-minute long video. I realized that if I keep doing that, I'm gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
But like, even if I was skipped around or something, by the end of that video, I did not want to buy that toy anymore because I watched him play with it.
Yeah.
So
you're
I
like,
didn't
oh,
want to play.
okay.
I was like, yep, my brain was completely satisfied. Like the
seen some-
dopamine was delivered with the video.
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to do this all the time. I've still bought tons of toys over the years, but usually for collection reasons, I wanted to play with that fucking Megazord. I don't care. I'm at that point of my adulthood where I don't give a shit. Well, we were talking about toys earlier today.
I mean, I 3D print toys all the time.
right. Yeah, exactly. Like you got to have something to play with.
I'm like
Sure.
currently making a Stormtrooper helmet. Like,
But like I've straight up looked at people in like stores. I'm like, I'm not buying this for me. I'm buying this, or I'm not buying this for my kids. I'm buying this for
I
me.
used to buy Magic cards a lot.
Yeah, I need to find all mine. I have some really weird ones that were like German
Oh.
and like old ones with like white borders.
Yeah.
And
The
like
white borders are worthless.
worthless.
They're reprints.
They're reprints. These were, I think these reprints are.
I mean,
even
some
better.
of them might be worth a little bit, but yeah, the
Right,
white,
right.
the white edge ones, they're like reprints.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for I knew that I had, but I think the other language ones.
Yeah.
I've been getting into that. I didn't know.
Have you ever played Magic?
Yeah, I'm not good at it.
I'm gonna make you play with me.
Ooh, you're asking a lot.
I'm not that great either.
The only card game. Listen, I'm showing my lack of strength here.
Mm-hmm.
So, the only card game that I ever was good at was, I believe, Yu-Gi-Oh! It was the only one that I could play the right way from beginning to end. I never learned the right way to play Pokemon. Even to this day, I couldn't accurately describe how to play the card game Pokemon. I can tell you how to play it. I can tell you how to play it in the video game. You remember
Yeah.
that? The Pokemon. Oh. I think everybody hated when that was the game that they brought and they didn't bring their other, like if you got in the car,
Yeah.
you looked in your Game Boy and you had that fucking collector's game, the collector card
Oh
game.
yeah.
But the Yu-Gi-Oh version of that same concept, that was a good game.
Yeah, I don't. Yu-Gi-Oh! And I tried to play it and stuff. I actually have a decent amount of decks. We've talked about this before. I have a few decks and stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was selling Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards for they were doing better than the Magic cards that I had.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You need to get into my stuff and see if
I don't
we
know,
can
first
start a
there
little
were-
Guns and Gory eBay page.
Yeah. The main game I could play, but then they had all these like triggers or whatever to do these other things, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And I only had the internet to teach me because I don't know anybody who plays games like that.
Yeah.
So
I
was like, all right, whatever, fuck this shit.
I get why people like Magic. I really like.
It's
I love
so much fun.
You know what I really like? I've always loved about Magic. I think the most is their the Unbound.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah, those are the wild
what's
ones.
the other names for ones like those?
I don't.
Oh, some of those sets had some really neat names. Unglued. There's
Yeah.
an Unglued. You see,
Yeah.
but it was
Yeah, I
all
know what you're talking
untold.
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're the really wild, crazy, like
go get
they
me a
do
drink.
some real weird shit. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I always like I would love to play a game with just that. It's kind of like, I don't know, remember what was that game, Asshole? And that how that has all kinds of weird
Yeah.
rules and shit. I think that would be like the dorky version to play that. But I'm gonna take you on a real. We're about to Tokyo drift around a corner. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do that same vein of goofy concepts.
Yeah.
D&D.
Well, I've never played D&D.
I understand that.
I'd love to play D&D.
But you would. You would be. We're gonna get you in on it soon.
I'm not sure that anybody would want to play with me.
No,
I'm
that's.
kind
I
of
thought
a
the same thing
jackass.
about me. I thought
I'll
the
be
same
like
thing
trying to
about
make
me.
out with like monsters and shit.
Oh no! Well, see, that's
Roll to suck its dick.
well. You can do that. Trust me. There's consequences.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I don't think I'd want to do that.
I banged. What did I bang? I think I banged a troll.
Oh.
I'm a. What was it? Half elf. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm half.
No, you're
elf.
half
Yeah.
elf.
Yeah,
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 half
yeah.
elf cleric.
And then in the other game, I haven't done anything raunchy in my other game yet. Oh, I know what I did in my.
I might be shy at first because I'm around new people. You know, I'd be like,
Yeah.
just like at first, I'd be like, oh, let's touch,
well, even
touch
some
this goblin's butt.
This time, they fucking put me in a bathhouse in one, and I was like, nope, no. I know what you guys are getting into. No. But no, I sold a stable boy. I traded. It was a fair trade. I traded a stable boy that we forced to adventure with us.
Can you force them to do it? You can do anything in that game, right?
It's all if you roll.
You just have to roll it.
You have to roll, man. Like now, see a good DM, because there's good DMs and there's good storytelling DMs.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of. So I have a lot of different types of DMs all in one in the two
Yeah.
that I work with right now, and the one will definitely allow weird shit like that to happen.
Yeah. So some dungeon masters are like, no, don't.
Yeah, you
don't.
got to like follow their storyline a little bit to the T, but they have a good point. Like the story itself is good. The freedom isn't. But think about like an open world video game. Like how many years have people been playing? What's that one game? Elder Scroll.
I'll play Elder Scrolls Online.
Right. That game, that same version of that. I know there's like obviously there's like 2.3,
Yeah.
0.5.
Well, they
you know.
have like add-ons.
Right. But and the add-ons, you can even subtract a lot of the add-ons that they've had over the years, and people would still be playing it.
Oh yeah, it's a
Like,
good game.
Right, but then like, okay, Star Wars Jedi.
I can't live without my Triple Dong Dragon Dildo Plus. It has built-in Bluetooth, USB-C, USB 5, wireless charging, and can even be used as a scrub daddy. Get yours today at tripledongdildos.com or call 1-800-DBL-DONGS with a Z. Get yours with 15% off with the code GGDONGS.
Jedi or Star Wars.
The new ones,
No, the one.
Force Awakens.
No,
The new one.
no, the game.
Yeah, the new game
What's the new
with
game?
Cal
Cal
Kestis in it.
Yeah.
It's
What was the first one called?
I forget. I've been
Wasn't
replaying
it
it.
Fallen Order?
Yes.
Fallen Order. That's it.
I've been playing it again. I
So,
just
right,
started
you got it. I mean,
I fucking
I was gonna
hate
do
Zappo. Dude,
I
I,
like
swear
it.
to God, it's a fucking maze, man. You get lost because you're supposed to be here, and then like there's fucking. It says you're there, but it's like actually like 3 levels higher or some crazy fucking stupid bullshit.
I got one piece
And then I
of
always
advice.
forget I can like run across the wall, and then I'm like stuck, and I'm like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And if I stop playing for a few days, then I like
then you lose
completely forget
exactly
how
where you
to
are.
fight.
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh shit, I forgot what I'm doing.
Right. I feel like that's
block, and he's like trying to fucking slow him down.
it's
out
like
of
some
force.
evil plot. Yeah. Oh, Star Wars games and all their controllers are always. There's always a weird control, and everybody's okay with it. Nobody talks about it.
There's a new one coming.
I know. I have it coming.
Oh, it's an RPG. It's like
Oh, that one.
sweet. They're also remaking KOTOR.
KOTOR. Yeah. Well, I think they're
If they
okay.
fuck it up, I'm gonna be real mad.
I have things to say to you that you're not going to like.
Oh.
It's probably the worst thing I could probably say to your face. I really genuinely think that. I could probably say some pretty horrible things to you because we're going
I'm
to get
about
into
to
that.
beat Nick up on.
We're going to get into that tonight. There was always something about the Knights of the Old Republic games that I didn't like.
Did you ever play the RPG online, like the MMORPG?
No.
That one's fun. I'm rich in that one.
Well,
I haven't played it in years.
Well, the other thing is like, I didn't have internet
Yeah.
for video games for a while either. So like when I played LAN parties, I was playing with like the dudes in other rooms of the same house I was in, shit like that.
Yeah.
For the first so many years, but so like you can get through those Star Wars games and then you kind of don't want to play them again.
I mean, I like KOTOR, so I'll replay it.
Right. Oh no, I'm sorry, I got off subject. You got me off subject. Haha. No, so the KOTOR games, there's always something I didn't like about them.
Yeah.
And so I didn't
What?
like. I love the storyline, but
It's
I
kind of
didn't-
clunky.
yeah, that might have been part of it. But then like when they suggested remasterings and stuff, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
well, and I played what was it? Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Academy. That was clunky and boxy too, but I liked it. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think I finally like might earn your rage. I really feel like Disney will change just enough in the KOTOR story that it'll be better. It'll have
probably
like
piss
this
me off.
upgrade to it. Well, because the thing is I feel like maybe now, especially after Kathleen Kennedy gets like, I don't know, I can't tell what happened yet, but I feel like somebody yelled at her. Like something happened. I don't know. I don't follow it well enough. I'll
Yeah, I don't.
100%.
I don't
but
give a fuck about any of that shit.
Right,
Just give me the
right.
show.
Well, it pisses you off, right?
Well,
'Cause
they
they're-
fuck canon up all the time.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I grew up reading the books and like doing old school canon shit and all of those books. And then Disney bought it and they fucked everything up. And everything that I knew about Star Wars literally didn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah.
So I was already pissed. So I don't give a fuck what they're doing behind the scenes because they're fucking it up in some way, somehow, anyways.
Well, they're also doing a lot of good stuff. They're also letting the right people do the right stuff.
Well,
Dave
yeah, that's
Filoni
true.
being
Yes,
major
Jon
one of them.
Favreau
I'm
has
a-
been doing amazing things.
Oh yeah, like Jon Favreau is somebody I know I could meet and be like, "Hey man, yeah, thanks."
You know what
But
I like?
you know what? If I ever met Dave Filoni, I would seriously I'd offer to buy that man dinner. I feel like that guy has done so much amazing shit for Star Wars. Like, I genuinely like got really excited for the first time in a long ass time about Star Wars the other day when they released the clip for Ahsoka, and you saw that they're talking about Ezra.
Yeah.
Ezra, I don't know why.
Hera has his lightsaber.
I want to see Ezra Bridger so bad.
Will they show
He
a
was one of my
holograph
favorite
of him?
Right. He's one of my most favorite characters. I don't know why. Like, how everybody, I never felt that like weird, like Luke Skywalker
Yeah.
attachment. Like, I always wanted to be my own character in
Yeah.
the Star Wars universe.
You
I
know
never
who
wanted to
I'm
be-
real excited to see?
right.
Chopper.
Chop, yeah.
He's
right.
such
gonna
a
be
fucking
great.
little dick. He's like my favorite, absolute favorite in
Well,
that
then
show.
the other day when you saw Zeb, like,
Yeah, man, a lot of it's kind
Zeb's the
of
big guy,
It's
right?
Zeb.
fucking me up,
I like
man,
him.
because I'm like, oh shit.
right? Well, I thought it was amazing in Fallen Order when Cal Kestis' master was the same species
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as Zeb. I was like, and they
Yeah.
made him look.
They're
Cool.
gonna tie him into this shit.
It's gonna
at
be
some
awesome.
point. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna have to tie it in. They're
But
gonna
so-
tie it all. Well, Jon Favreau said recently everything's gonna tie together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't
Like,
wait.
what if Grogu's in the new movies that are coming out that
see.
they got Rey again, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird. I
know there's a
I
lot
thought
of-
she was like, "Oh, I'm done with this bullshit."
Yeah, well, it's because people were assholes.
That's cool, 'cause I
people
cannot
were
wait.
assholes directly to her about it. That's fucked up. Me and you can be assholes to each other. Fucking, we can hate on people about Star Wars all day long, but the second you turn to that actor and blame that, what the fuck is wrong? They're an actor. Like, they don't think that they're that person, that you think that their creation of that character destroyed Star Wars. You are psychotic.
Well,
And don't get me wrong, I've looked, like, if I met fucking Henry Cavill. If I met him, I'd be like, dude, you're definitely gonna be one of the best Superman of all time.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like. He's dorky too. I think he'd appreciate hearing that. If I ran into Ben Affleck, trust me, man, I ain't talking about Batman.
Yeah.
It's not because, and I like that Batman. It's not that. I would much rather speak with him about anything he does with Kevin Smith than mention Batman.
I've never really been that interested in meeting and talking to the actors of my favorite stuff because they're not.
I like it when they're
just normal ass people. I don't
Right.
like a lot of people like idolize them and shit. And I don't.
Nah,
I don't give a fuck. Like I like your character,
right.
but
like
I don't
your
give a fuck about you.
Right. I would rather speak with the writer.
But then there's all these. Oh yeah, I
Right.
absolutely want to speak to the writers because they're the ones that shit came out of there.
yeah, it was the character is in their head. Like I would rather.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like
main
like
line.
I like even like people go to these cons and get signatures and stuff. I've never been interested in that. I don't know, I just
Well, you pay. Well, you
It's
have to
cool.
pay a lot for that too.
Yeah.
And I don't blame the actors for charging for it. I get it.
I do
it's
want
a
to
business.
cosplay though. I plan on printing out a Mandalorian.
You're going to be a fat Mandalorian.
Yes.
That's
Do,
Or
do I have
Stormtrooper.
to go in Star Wars, or can it be Firefly? Cause
You can do whatever
I'm
the
not
fuck you
gonna
want.
do Star
If I need to 3D print you anything out, I can. Any props, dude? I can print out the Mandalorian's blaster, the rifle. I can print out swords. I'm printing you out something soon.
Yeah.
For my character, I would really only need a wrench and then one of the 4 umbrellas Nick bought me. So
Well, that's easy.
works out.
Nick has to go as
I have
Jabba.
a problem.
Can you go as Jabba?
I have a problem when it comes to collectibles that she likes, and every time one pops up, I buy it. It doesn't matter if she has it already. I will just buy her another one.
And
It's like super rare shit, mind you. Like I don't
Go as
just buy
Jabba,
whatever.
and then you can get your
A Jawa?
Jabba, and then your littlest
Oh,
one can be dressed up like a Salacious B. Crumb.
You got rid of that dog. You euthanized
No,
it, right?
Did
Did you hit it
he
with your
went
car?
back to his mother.
Yeah, it died. I get it.
No,
It went home. I get it.
yeah.
The dog was in pain. It needed put down, Mark. You didn't have to kick it to death.
Yeah.
I'm so joking.
Speaking of
Speaking of kicking
We
things
have-
up, actually, I wanted
one of
I wanted to
the
segue.
haters is listening. I forgot about that.
I bet he likes toys, huh?
He probably does.
I
think
bet
he
either
likes
that or he
sucking
liked
on toy
fucking-
dicks.
Yeah, right. Oh, nobody's sucking on toy dicks.
I mean, he might. I don't know.
that's such a nice way to put dildos. Like, good job.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I had somebody ask me to 3D print them a dildo once.
I've seen
Ooh.
on TikTok.
No.
You can? No, you can get flexible. You can get
Yeah.
flexible stuff.
Well, hold on.
How
The
flexible?
thing is
'cause
this.
It's actually like rubberized. Like that
You
one
could-
lightsaber. You guys didn't see it. The one lightsaber,
Has
Cal
South Park.
Kestis's lightsaber. I actually printed out the mesh part of his lightsaber and
Where
the
it's broken.
rubberized. It's like rubbery. So
Yeah.
it's like an actual. It's sweet.
I saw it. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you showed it to me.
I didn't. I showed it to you, but I didn't bring it over.
You probably just told it to me in accurate enough
Yeah, I
detail.
like after I sanded it down and painted it, I showed it.
Yeah,
to
it
you.
looks nice. Yeah. The but so I wanted to use Star Wars, not dildos, as our segue for this
Can I
evening.
just talk about
'Cause
Star
didn't-
Wars?
Well, but the thing is didn't Star Wars kind of make you curious about certain things?
No, I
growing
just want
up?
to talk about
not,
Star Wars.
not
more.
sexual things, but you know, like
No, I just want to talk about
you wanna
Where
talk
my
about
dad is?
Star Wars. You don't want to go here.
that made you wonder where you're. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
enough.
because
Where's
Han
my
Solo was
dad?
always away.
Oh my god.
I mean, also, Vader.
but listen,
He was the best dad ever.
didn't it always make you wonder? Well, what is it really like when somebody gets their hand cut off?
No,
No.
no.
Well, I mean,
I never
guess,
thought. I've seen stuff like that.
Oh yeah, but I mean, what's the worst thing you've ever seen on the internet, Mark?
You want to know the worst thing I've ever seen on the internet?
Oh no, I think I do.
It's fucked. All right, so the worst thing I've ever seen. You might have heard of it. So it's in Ukraine. It's like 4 teenagers are in it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and it's out in in the woods or something. I guess.
Oh, yep. I know
And
exactly what you're talking about.
They
Okay, go
beat this child. Not child. He was like a preteen, teen.
Mm-hmm.
These 3 teenagers beat the other one to death with a hammer.
ahead. Yep.
It was the
Like-
most terrible thing I've ever seen
Like
in my
a
life.
big hammer
It's just
or like a
normal
carpenter
size
hammer.
It's just like a normal sized hammer, and they just
And
fucking murdered
3
him.
kids used one hammer?
yeah.
I mean, I guess it does get
They
tired
can
swinging.
Yeah, they can be pretty gruesome. Yeah.
It was fucked. Like this, like
Oh, the teenagers.
when
one?
he told me what we're talking about tonight, I was like,
That was what you
"Fuck."
thought about?
Yeah, man.
Wow. I can't believe you went
That's
to
like
a
the-
blunt object first.
The most fucked up thing I've ever seen. But I mean, I've also seen.
What if
I mean, I loved Rotten.com.
Right.
You ever see somebody get shot in the face with a AK?
Yeah.
I have
All the war ones,
The
yep. Mm-hmm.
holes. It doesn't even look. It doesn't even look real sometimes. Like, I think it's because everything's so dramatized with like TV and movies and stuff. The real thing is just like anticlimactic,
Right.
Because you're used to like this
So much blood and
like,
gore.
and all this damage, and it's just a fucking hole opens up in this dude's fucking head, and that's it.
So the worst thing I've seen, I can't answer genuinely the worst thing I've seen on the internet because I've kind of seen it all. The worst thing I've seen on the internet, like in the last couple days, and it ties into what you just brought up beautifully. Actually, it was 4 or 5 men, all on their knees, all with their hands tied behind their back, and all with their faces covered.
Execution.
Oh yeah, they were
I've
getting
seen lots of those.
beheaded by guys standing over them with just regular knives, like bayonet length 5-6 inch knives. And
That's real efficient.
one, you know how many like normal people you can't convince that you can take someone's head off with just a knife, with like just like a sharp edge,
Yeah.
and they like don't believe you. Like no.
Oh
It's
man, I know
very
what
very possible.
I know what a
But-
knife can do. That shit cuts through skin like butter.
Right. Well, so the thing, tying it back to what you just said is the lack of blood from 4 to 5 men having their heads cut off is very low in reality versus a movie.
Yeah. Well, movie you see like the spurting and all that. That happens though. Actual spurting happens.
Oh yeah.
I had an accident where I cut to the bone in my arm. That's probably one of the craziest, wildest things I've ever seen in person.
I remember you telling me about where did it spray? Didn't it?
It just spurted out onto the bed. and
Oh,
the
I
floor.
thought you said it made a distance.
No,
Didn't
I
you
mean it
say
was a
find
little
blood
bit
in
of
a
a
weird
distance.
place or something?
Oh, there was
after
blood
that?
everywhere.
No,
everywhere.
there was something. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was Tiff that told me it.
Maybe,
It
but
was
it
it was
spurted.
weird. It was weird. It was blood in a strange place. Yeah. Oh, of course there was blood everywhere. I remember.
It's wild, man.
That's
that,
why.
dude,
That's why
like, you
children
I cut.
shouldn't play with knives.
You could see the layer of like the different layers of
yeah.
skin. Like I could see the skin and then the fat layer of fat, and then I could see the dark red of the muscles, and then like the white of the bone,
Oh, yeah.
and then it started spurting.
So you started talking about Ukraine, and that reminded me of another fucked up video I've seen recently. I don't know. I can't remember, because that's another thing is if you don't know the context to a lot of videos, it's hard to know who you should feel bad for in the situation.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I like who I should be feeling bad for, because, I've seen a video of a dude that he was sleeping. And he just punched him in the face and it knocked him out. And then they just continued to like beat this dude in the abdomen and stuff. They were
think I've
breaking his
seen
rib.
that.
Yeah, hitting his. But then this dude at the end of the beating he received, probably if he didn't die, boy oh boy, he's not gonna be right after it. Like there's
Yeah.
no way he could pass the same tests anymore. Any of them. Vision, speaking, I don't care. I'm hoping no, actually I found out after I looked up more of the context of the video. I actually don't hope that he's still achieving the breathing test, because he was a child rapist.
Oh,
So see, like you go from watching this horrific thing and then you're like, oh, that's why? Go, that's fine.
yep.
Fuck him. Like, I don't feel bad for you anymore. Hold on one sec.
Wait, I guess we could take that opportunity to take a break.
Have you ever gone to change your adult diaper, sniff it, and think, why can't I taste this? Well, today you can, with our new scented and flavored adult diapers. Now you can smell and taste all the wonderful tastes and smells of normal diapers with a twist. Try the new Lemon Zing, or maybe the Fanny Fruit Punch. We have 6 flavors in all, so get to the store and join the party today.
Yeah, I'm a terrible person. So, Nick, I want to hear your worst, most terrible thing you have ever seen on the internet.
Okay, so thing is I've seen, like I said before, I've seen a lot of what the internet can offer. I've messed around on the dark web with the Tor browser and stuff.
Yeah, who hasn't?
And the thing is like a lot of those places you need like an invite to, like
Yeah.
if there was like truly like snuff stuff out there, it's kind of like snuff videos used to go around.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the like.
Well, yeah,
weird-
I mean,
there's all kinds of weird shit.
the worst one I've ever seen.
Right.
That's kind of a snuff.
So this is kind of like the new version of it because it's like, oh, all this shit can just be hosted by whatever server.
Well, now you fucking see people dying on TikTok.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Ooh, that one was wild. I remember that one. I had to seek that one out because I heard about it and I was like, no way.
Well, a lot
and
of
then
stuff.
I found it really quick because
A lot
the way
of stuff.
TikTok
If you
works.
don't find it real quick, you're never gonna see it.
Then who posts it?
It gets
It was-
reshared by everyone.
Yeah, it was like
And
live
But if
streamed, and
but
then
if
everybody.
their dad had
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, that's a good question.
okay.
And then there was that dude who like killed his killed his girlfriend. Like she was out in the cold or some shit. It was like in Russia.
Like he froze her,
Like,
or he like killed
locked
her,
out
and just
it
left
killed
her.
her or something.
Oh, okay.
Something wild.
It was like he would, I guess he like would borderline abuse her and shit on like videos and
on
stuff,
it,
and
yeah.
then like on the live he I
Like
don't know, it was wild. Like
live
she was
softcore
like
porn,
she was locked
kinda?
outside for like hours. I don't know. No, it wasn't porn.
Sounds like something that
it was a TikTok.
that Rock would have been into.
You don't see TikTok on. Well, you do kind of see porn on TikTok.
Yeah.
Not really porn, but
Well, speaking. Wait,
You see
I'm
a lot
gonna
of
I'm gonna
titties.
stop you right there because you brought up a good point.
a lot of titties.
There's a lot of sexually related fucked up things.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them is very interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not to me specifically, but I looked into it more and I found out other things that I was like, huh. So there's actually a movie based on it.
Okay.
And for the life of me, at the top of my head, I cannot remember what it's called.
Wow. Then why even mention it?
Well, because it's about a
Well,
man.
we need to tell the people first.
So
Well, Z, can you
This is
look
what-
that up while he's telling it?
I need to know who's in it.
I forced you and Tyler to watch it one time. So we'll say the title to the movie here at
Okay,
the end.
yeah,
She'll
yeah.
figure it out pretty easily.
But you
The
don't know
movie-
the movie name.
No. We'll get she'll once I give the details.
Oh,
simmer
okay.
down.
Okay.
Let me tell you a story.
Oh.
Now, this movie isn't directly about the same thing. Like it's not the part I actually find interesting is not in the movie at all, which I was very disappointed by. But
You're talking about What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
I'm
Mama!
Match in the gas tank, boom boom. I love that movie. Anyhow, we can't talk about What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That's one of my guilty pleasures.
Continue.
Get back on it, Nick. So, the story I am telling is about Mr. Hand.
Okay.
The video of Mr. Hand is of two gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
The one has the camera. One is butt naked.
Oh.
And he takes a horse's peen into his rear end.
Oh, you've actually mentioned this before.
Mm-hmm. And so, in the podcast?
Yeah, I think so.
So, the guy, it thrusts one good hard time, and then it pulls out because that's kind of how it works.
I've seen.
They don't go at it like
I've
we do.
seen videos of horses dicking women.
Oh, yeah, but they're a lot smaller than this one.
Okay.
And the other thing is this, is
It's like a Clydesdale
usually when
and
they
shit.
see the videos of the women or whatever, those like weird ones, the donkey shows.
Those are fucking.
There's like a
oh,
platform
God.
underneath of it and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's like a form of protection. This dude was under this horse taking it, like,
Oh,
and so he perforated his colon.
Zoo is the name of the movie.
Is that
Oh,
right?
okay.
Zoo, 2007 film. Yep.
It's the one we watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Zoo. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot.
The man's name is Kenneth Pinyan. Pinyan. It's about his life and
Now I
death.
want to watch this.
Well, so the thing that they left out in the movie that I found on the internet, like independently, is that guy, the reason he died is because he didn't go to the hospital right away. And if he went to the hospital
What
right
did he
away,
like?
he still would
was
have
it
had a really
internal-
hard
internal
time.
bleeding?
Oh yeah, he had massive internal bleeding,
man.
and they could have saved him.
We
It
definitely
would
have
been hard.
talked about this because I talked about how a dolphin will fucking kill you.
Right, exactly. See, so
'Cause
that
there's-
the
did
thrust
you know-
of the animal peripheries. You want to know why he didn't go to the hospital right away? This is the
Oh,
the
you
part
told
that
me
I
about
like.
this. He was a prominent person.
He was a Boeing engineer.
That's it. Yep.
I was like,
I don't know if this was on a one that was released or if it was one of the ones that we didn't
oh, one of the
because
lost
we have a
tapes.
couple episodes we didn't. release.
Mr. Hands. There's a documentary called Mr. Hands, the man who died from having sex with a horse. It's
Right.
on Vice.
Oh, on
We
Vice.
watched that one.
No, well, we probably watched. We watched.
You and
that?
me, yeah, you and me
So me
watched
and you
that
go,
one on
"Mm."
Vice.
That's not one that I would probably be like, hey Aziza, let's watch this. You put it.
But
on.
I
I'm
think
playing-
you tried to watch
Those
the
rich
movie
people.
with us, with Tyler, and Tyler vetoed it straight.
I watched that movie. It is
Rich
not as
people
good
are
as the real
fucking
thing.
crazy, man. I guess when you can get anything.
Well, yeah. Then you get into like Hostel. Remember those movies?
Yep.
That
We've
was
talked
pretty-
about this.
Yep, I was pretty. That,
Have you ever
that was
seen?
just-
Have you ever looked up degloving on the internet? If you don't know what degloving is,
Oh boy,
don't look it up. I'm kidding.
she's looking.
I'm sure some people know what degloving is. It's when you get an injury and the skin has been lost and the muscular skeletal, whatever the fuck it's called. Like you can still see the muscles and everything.
Yep.
But it's just that because the skin or whatever was like ripped away. It happens to people with rings.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you got a ring on that's too tight, do
it
not
happens.
force it off.
It happens with hair.
Yep.
It can
Yep.
happen with
Oh,
hair
yeah,
if
no
your hair's
pores,
caught in
yes.
machinery. I had a teacher, I believe, that is the reason that she had her the way her she had a
Yeah,
wig.
man.
Yeah. But
It's
because you
kinda-
could always see the scar, like slight scar tissue on by her eyes, and I asked my mom, and she was like, it was most likely from this, but it's not something that you should ask about.
Yeah,
So.
right.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of those things.
And so growing up, this one's
Oh wait,
terrible.
no, I want.
This is
I
this
have
te-
another video.
This is this terrible thing that I used to do growing up. Is anytime I would meet somebody that was my age or younger that was missing, not younger, not too much younger, because obviously that can get a little ridiculous now that you're in my age. But anybody that was about my age, if they were ever missing fingers or anything, I'd be like, "Is there a cool story why?" Like I would just openly ask them. I'd be like, "So is there a cool reason why you don't have as much hand as I do?"
Yeah.
And they would always like. I never heard a good story.
People get kind of weird when you ask them questions like that.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes people like talking about it. I've heard stories where people are like, you know what? No one ever asks me about that. Thank you. And I was just like, I get it. Oh, I had a lesson that my mom taught me. She got a job in somewhere in North Carolina eons ago. She got a job as a manager, and she was still a teenager because she was honest with this dude. She was getting interviewed by, he was bald and he had this blue line, and she was like, I'm sorry. I want to tell you before we talk anymore, you must have like caught yourself with your pen.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to let you know. And he said, you know what? I looked at your resume and everything. It's already, my mom did a lot of stuff back here. You know, she had an impressive resume before she ever worked. So she he just really like leveled with her, and he was like, nobody I've ever interviewed has ever told me that. And I've always told myself if anybody ever did, that I'd hire them right away. So it just happened to you. Congratulations. And she looked at him real confused, and he goes, one time when I was a child, I was running with a pen, and I fell, and the way the pen hit the ground and my head hit the pen went into my scalp and back.
Oof.
And it left, and I pulled it out. And when he pulled it out, the way it was in his skin, it left a line of blue.
Dude, I have.
He got a tattoo. Yeah, he gave himself a tattoo.
I have a pencil. When I was a child, I got stabbed in the elbow with a pencil, and I still have
Pieces of graphite.
no, I still have it's like tattooed.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember which arm it's under. I think it's this one right
Yeah,
here. Somewhere right here.
that's weird.
Yeah, man.
But so she got a job by being honest, and this guy. But he said it wasn't that bad until when he became an adult and he was bald.
Yeah.
So he's like he's like, I don't shave my head. I shave my head because I don't want to be one of those like O-ring bald dudes.
Yeah.
And she was like, the guy was one of the greatest bosses she ever had. It was awesome. She was just really honest with him. I'm like, wow, that gruesome thing came back to get him from his childhood. Running with a pen came back to get him.
Oh,
as an
yeah,
adult.
man.
Like,
Speaking of gruesome,
gruesome.
have you ever seen the BME Pain Olympics?
I know more about the Pain Olympics than I think you might.
Oh.
Did you know that they're fake?
Nuh-uh. Really?
No, wait. I want a disclaimer.
Okay.
There are versions. I want to be very clear.
I
I'm being like,
literally saw a dude fillet his penis in half.
I want to be very clear. There are certain places on the internet that if you find the video of the BME Pain Olympics, obviously everybody, if you can still find everything in one way, shape, or form. There are edits of it that have parts of real ones that are real, but the bulk of the original release BME Pain Olympics and I think part 2, all fake. The guy. Now here's the thing. I wanted to hit you with it first and foremost because what I have to tell you after that is even more interesting than the BME Pain Olympics. The guy that made them is one of the biggest mind fuck terrorist trolls that could ever, and he's morally just too. He continuously gets on airplanes all around the world, and then he gets things on the airplanes that you're not. He's had whole guns, he's had drugs, he's had explosives, what he does is he just takes a picture with his cell phone, he pulls it out, takes a picture real quick, and then he puts it back. He'll just do whatever to prove that he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, but nobody knows who, I guess, I don't know if nobody knows who he is really or something like that still. If I'm not saying he's like a Banksy or anything like that, but there's an AMA on Reddit, I believe, of his. And he tells, and that's the main thing, is the BME Pain Olympics was fake.
Huh.
But yeah, the second, see, my thing was this. When we were kids, I always suspected that it was fake. And you want to know what part got me?
What?
Like you said before, the fillet his penis open. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
That's normal body mod blog shit.
Yeah.
Right? It was when the dude took the hatchet and fucking whacked his nut and hit it, and it and I'm like, nah. A nut would be hard to hit just like that. Watch the BME Pain Olympics.
And I don't want to watch it again.
But it's when he hits the one nut with it. It just looks fake. It just looks really fake. I'm not saying I've seen it before because I haven't actually seen a guy do that like that specific thing. But I got a pair of balls.
Because he was the one who
I got
did
a pair of balls and a swing a hatchet before it. That's all I'm saying. That was.
I mean,
there's other things. The overexposure of the film. That's one of the stupid. I'm not trying to sound like artsy fartsy. I know shit about film and fuck about any of that. But that was one of the things that was pointed out. That's that's. I had to. He's like, I had to overexpose the fuck out of it.
I might have to relook that up because when I was younger, I'm like, holy.
Oh yeah, it was some wild shit. Remember I told you that there are certain edits that had other shit cut into them. That yeah.
Speaking of, it's fake though.
Mm-hmm.
2 Girls, 1 Cup was ice cream.
Yeah, and mashed potatoes too.
Yeah,
right?
I was
Yeah.
upset about that. I mean, you know, they'd still like threw it up, and it still came out of the butthole, but it was ice cream.
Yeah.
Only a small amount of feces.
I mean,
I didn't even watch it. Why'd you describe it?
Oh well, listen.
well, 2 girls shitting in
if
the
I
one
hear
cup
the music
is like-
intro, I just go the opposite way.
Yeah.
So they like the girl shits
No, I
into
know.
the girl's mouth,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
then the other girl
Yeah.
throws up the shit.
Wait, does she have to
into-
force herself to throw up, or does she just throw up?
I think she just does. She does have to force herself,
Why do you want this detail?
and then she throws up
No,
the
I'm
poop
yeah,
in the
she
other
does that.
girl's mouth, and then they start
and then they
rubbing
go
it
back and forth.
all over each
What was that
other
from?
and making out. But it was
So
ice cream.
dumb.
Oh, it was bad. Oh,
Now,
it was-
did you guys stumble on it, or did one of your friends go, "Hey, look at this"?
someone.
man,
That's
I
how
don't-
it always goes. It's
Yeah.
like cancer. As soon as one person sees it, we had to show it to everybody else. I remember I had a really good video, and it was odd because it was really high quality. I had a Verizon Razor. I got this video of this. It seemed like a side scene kind of thing, but this girl was for some reason putting her tongue on a gentleman's bumhole, and he farted. And she smacked his ass, and she was just, and everybody was like, it was like almost like they jackass pranked her on the.
Oh man, I
porn-
love porn bloopers.
Oh.
Have you ever seen the one where the guy, like the dude's like rubbing his dick while the girl's on the couch with a dude, and he jizzes in her hair, and she like flips the fuck out, like flips the fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like she was freaking out. It was hilarious.
She's acting like she isn't gonna take a shower in 10 minutes after the other dude comes
I guess
on her.
it's
Like,
hard to get cum out of your hair. I don't know.
it's really not that hard.
Apparently, maybe she was like her hair was done for the day, and she had more films to shoot.
That is fair. That's fair.
They do many scenes, and then he fucked it up.
Yeah.
So
You know what? You know what always got me as a kid, and I kept my mouth shut about it, and like I'm only willing to be embarrassed about it now because I think it's funny. Is remember in Dogma when the 13th apostle is looking at the girl and is like, it tells her secrets that only she knows,
yeah.
and she said about the kid that had cancer or whatever was dying, and he let her pee in her hair. I didn't like get it. Like I was like, I kept asking myself because we were kids when that movie came out. I kept asking myself all the time, like, why did he pee in her hair? Why did he pee in her hair? And like, as I'm an adult, I'm like, I still don't entirely get it, but I get it. Like, I get why they wrote it that way. And, and why it was like, and you let him pee in your hair. I'm like,
Maybe
yep, it's
Maybe
weird. It's a
Mr.
weird enough little thing.
maybe Mr. Silent Bob is into golden showers.
No,
I don't
least
know.
He's not like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
man.
I was. That's why I was bringing
Actually,
it
you know
to
what?
you, son of a bitch.
And the shame of it is, I love Quentin Tarantino, and the thing is like he makes me not like dudes that like feet that are really into it, that like have like a foot shaped fleshlight kind of thing going on. That's a little oddball. But when you put it in a movie as artistically as that man has, yeah, all right. He wrote his own check. Like
if you're wondering what we're talking about, Quentin Tarantino has a really huge thing for feet.
If you
And
didn't know that,
every
you are blind.
movie
yeah.
he has made, there's some feet in it.
There's just some feet. It's okay. I think it's tasteful.
It's classy.
It's classy.
I
I
mean,
mean, like
he's
he doesn't
not trashy
overwhelm you
about it,
with
yeah.
the like boom, boom, boom. It's just kind of like a touch here.
Like
a
if
touch
you don't
there.
know, you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Didn't you have another creepy, nasty, whatever video you wanted to talk about?
Well, we already talked about 2 girls, 1 cup. What
Yes.
about 1 guy, 1 cup?
Jar, not
Or
cup.
1 jar, 1 cup. Oh, damn. Hit me over here.
This is the one where
When
you want me to describe.
Oh
it?
yeah, no, I want you to describe it. I
When-
don't want to do it. You're better.
He shoves the jar into his butthole. It was like a
jelly jar.
It was like a smaller jelly jar.
But it was
All right,
empty.
so which one is it? Because there's multiple. So the one I saw when I was young, there was jelly in it.
No, this
this
is
one's the-
like a fail,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
he redeems
Yes,
himself.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're talking about the one where he shoves it in his ass and it breaks.
and it pops, and you hear
And
like
you
the
see, you hear it pop, just like a light bulb popping. I mean, everybody's heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see blood just pouring out of his butthole,
thick blood.
and then he starts pulling the glass out, shard by shard. Mm-hmm. I saw that, but that's not the first one.
no,
No, there was another one. It's older, and it was a
Of
jar
his,
of
yeah.
no, it was not the same guy.
not the same guy.
I don't think
he
it
has
was.
a later video.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. I haven't. I don't think I've seen that one. But the first one I'm talking, the one whenever you said the jar guy,
Yeah,
I was thinking about it had jelly in it, and it popped in his butthole and everything like that, and he still had to pull the shards out, but it had jelly in it.
I don't remember. I didn't see that one. Wow,
It was like a little small
And
ball.
it sounds like you saw it a long time ago.
Yes, yeah, it was
Oh.
like back in like probably early 2001, 2000. That's when I saw the other shit because I was watching Rotten.com when I was like
Right.
13, 14 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Not even. I was probably like 11 or 12. Sorry, Mom. She's like, oh my God, he was what on my computer? Like, Mom, I did some real fucking
Yeah, I was gonna
shady
say,
things
hold
on the
on.
internet.
Even half the things I know
Mm-hmm.
about that we did on the. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like all the things that kids figured out before adults did.
Yeah.
like they give. I think that's one thing that like generationally no credit is ever given to anybody is how young was the person that figured this out first.
You know what really fucks with me? How thick that blood was coming out of his butthole. Like, he fucked some shit up.
Oh yeah. So
Sorry, I just,
Like,
went back to it. Like,
it's
it's just because I
weird.
keep thinking about it.
it's just weird. Like you would think that you're dead. Like
Yeah.
you have to die from that. How do
Yeah.
you live? How do you live with a
You
a
get to the
shredded
hospital
butthole?
as fucking quickly as possible.
Well, of course.
and
but,
then the
like,
doctor's like, oh, this fucking asshole again.
I'll tell you what. Now, the videos of I have seen those ones. I've stumbled upon them, and I'm not like.
Please
not
tell me you're talking about prolapse videos.
No, this is
Have you seen those?
similar vein. Yeah, I got a funny prolapse story, and I'll end with that.
Okay.
So listen, this is not my prolapse story, but oh damn, you made me lose my train of thought.
Sorry.
Now I want to. No, I remember what it was.
Okay.
It was videos I stumbled across. It was butt related. Good thing
Mm-hmm.
you can relate. I have this superpower. I can relate anything back to butt sex. So anyway, the videos of sex toys being retrieved out of orifices.
Oh, man.
Those are pretty. Like there's some that are funny because then when you finally see the toy, and then you kind of like figure out what happened there.
Yeah.
Then you're like, but then there's some that there's some that pretty much make you feel like you're watching someone have like a whole organ taken out of them.
Yeah.
Through all, and I've seen that too. Though.
Yeah.
But
I've seen that on Rotten.com.
yeah,
They have an archive site of Rotten.com.
they do. You
It
can
is.
tell me
It's
about
on there. I mean, I guess if you want to know it, you can message me privately and I'll send it to you.
that. Well, yeah, or they can find it on
Or you
their
can find it.
own.
It's not real easy to find. I had to go through a Reddit thread for it, and then
Yeah.
I had to like sit there and read through a bunch of shit.
Reddit is an amazing.
Yes.
amazing
Oh, it's terrible
community
too.
place.
So when you were talking about
I've
the
had a lot of-
orifices, it reminded me of a video I saw on eFucked a couple weeks ago.
You do eFuck
Where the
too?
fucking because of you, and this dude is literally punching this motherfucker in his butthole as hard as he can, and his arm is going up to like his forearm.
Oh yeah.
He's just fucking sitting there, and it sounds like a goddamn plunger. It's fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. People are fucked up. Like, just
Get your finger out of
internet
there.
used to be
Get your finger out of there. It was
internet
never been wholesome. Don't call it
used
wholesome.
to be a place for kitten pictures and videos. Okay.
It still is, but then
It was
Mark,
for government communication, and
Mark.
then they just started
Government
doing fun stuff.
listen, buddy.
What?
It still is for pictures of kittens, okay? But then
Yeah, like getting raped or some fucking crazy shit.
No, on the next site, it's just for the people who get off to watching girls stepping on kittens.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
Have you ever seen cake farts?
what?
Cake farts.
Cake farts?
Cake farts.
I've had cake farts, but I don't think it's the same thing.
So it's this video of this. She's a pretty attractive lady with big boobies, and there's a cake, and she's like, "Hey, this." Greg told me about this. She's like, "Hey, this is cake farts," and sits on the cake and farts.
That's awesome. I would do that.
I'll
if
show
I
you
won the
video.
lottery, I would have a cake farts video.
Why is that a thing? Why are you ruining perfectly good cake?
Dude, I
What
mean,
if it's
there
a bad
people.
cake?
There's all right. So no kink shaming
When is
here,
there a
but
bad
there's
cake?
there's like a food kink. People have food kinks. where
Yeah,
they
but
just
why
wanna-
food
sit
cake.
on it and fart? Like, I get it, put it on your nipples, have someone lick it off, but like,
I don't. And people they're into stuff weird.
who
stuff.
wants to eat a cake that's been farted?
But now, Aziza, I have a question for you.
Well, nobody ate it though. She just farted on
Now
it.
that you've said that, see, you've described it. Would you ever fart on someone's cake?
No,
It's not like what if they were being a dick?
nah, dude.
I'm not
you don't
saying-
waste
I'm not-
cake.
I want to be clear. I want to be very clear. I'm not into farts at all. But Aziza very well knows that if she farts on my cake, I'm probably still going to eat it. Like I used to tell her all the time, if you spit in my food, I don't care. You're actually just going to have to poison me. Because that's all it's going to matter. Yeah, I don't care. No, spit in my food. Oh, no. You know? But the thing is this. Have you ever fart on my cake? Now that this,
How do you
this
know
has
she
been
hasn't
spoken
already?
about. Yeah, that's what I'm curious. Would you fart on someone's cake other than me if they were being a dick?
No, it's
Why
cake.
not?
Because, like, if you're being a dick, I'm just gonna eat your
You
cake.
know what? I have a yeah. See, there it is. There it is, Mark. I found it.
Mm-hmm.
Her inner fat girl.
It wasn't fucking lost.
It's your inner fat girl. No. It's the little detail in it. Listen, I know why you wouldn't fart on someone's cake if they're being an asshole to you. Because you know that there's always the chance that they could say, you know what? You can have that cake. And then you just got free cake, but you farted on it. You would not eat cake you farted on. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat cake I farted on either. That's clear. If I farted on cake, I'm not eating it. That's weird. Now, Mark, if you farted on cake, would you eat it?
No.
Like if you were walking through your kitchen naked.
Oh my god, there's a lot of cake fart videos now.
Dear Lord.
he
holy
found the
shit.
rabbit
If this
hole.
becomes
I'm looking
Mark's
for
new
the
kink-
original one.
I'm looking for the original one, and all I can
No,
keep
just
finding
because
is always
listen, it's so
tribute
funny. I know if Greg listened to this, he'd giggle because
cake farts. I hope he Googles it and it just continuously shows up on his phone.
it probably will for the next like 3 weeks.
Oh boy. Here's the audio.
No, it's not gonna be loud. Here, I'll let you see it.
Oh no, here we go.
You know what I like the most? Cake farts.
That's not what I
Let's get
expected.
this done.
She said, "Let's get this done."
How do I like
I wonder how much he got paid to do this.
Pray it's a lot.
Dude, if she went to school anywhere in Beaver County, $35 and a pack of Misties.
Nah, they'd spring Newports.
Yeah, baby. Oh, she even put her hair down. All right, at least she's trying to put a show on about it.
Yeah, man.
See, this is how you know when a girl truly knows.
Wash it in there.
Her little buttholes like puckering out and shit.
More.
This is terrible. This poor cake. You know what? All I'm thinking about is what was that? What was that? What was that movie that Seth?
cake fart.
What Seth
McFarlane?
No, it wasn't Seth MacFarlane. It was just all the
Seth
guys.
Green?
No.
Rogan?
Seth Rogen.
You're welcome.
The food movie. It's on Netflix.
Chef with Jean Favreau.
It's,
No, I'm kidding. That's
it's
like my
all the
favorite.
food in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Sausage
Party. Sausage Party.
Sausage Party. The second she sat on the cake, that's what I was thinking of. Is that cake? If that cake was from the Sausage Party universe,
So if you
would
ate
it
that
have been
cake,
happy?
Would you
or
get pink
sad?
eye?
I don't know.
So like also,
I
though,
think if you-
so, how did she fart like that? Like, do you think she like took
No.
some like kind of like,
Or did she
air
do
and
a lot
put
of
it in her-
prep work?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
That's
people
the
can
thing.
like put that stuff. Like, they put the ice cream inside of them for the fucking.
no. It's way
Two Girls,
simpler
One
than
Cup.
you think. I got it.
She just ate a bunch of Taco Bell.
I can answer this. I know this.
Okay.
There's this TV show. It's an amazing show. Everybody should go on YouTube and watch seasons 1 through, I think there's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Of Kenny versus Spenny.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
They did an episode where it was who could fart, or who
Oh, I
could have
remember
the
that.
biggest fart.
Yeah.
And then
Like
Kenny
decibels. Yeah.
Kenny
Mm-hmm.
realized that you could take a bike pump and put it in your
Yeah.
butthole, and then
That's
how they do it.
That's what I was thinking about just a second ago. It was Kenny versus Spinning.
Yeah, I love that.
Isn't that all on YouTube now?
Yep, almost every last bit of it.
Not remastered. Put into 4K.
Oh, they
Yeah.
hated each other.
So it's so funny.
Yeah, I was just watching all kinds of it was the videographer and Kenny.
yeah.
And they were talking about the episode where it was who can stay on an island the longest, and how it was the last episode.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't remember if it was aired as the last episode, but that was the last episode they filmed. And how do you know that episode?
No.
Who can stay on the island?
Not off
longest?
the top of my
So
head.
he just tricked him because he's always just tricking that dude. He's always just tricking him to basically fall into his shit and lose the competition.
Yeah.
So he got him to go to this island, and he said, "We got to go here, and then we'll go here, and then we'll start the competition." But then when he took him to an island, he's like, "I can't leave the island. If I leave the island, I lose. It's the name of the competition."
Speaking of an
And
island,
he takes advantage of it, and then they go to the resort and shit.
I watched this video the other day of George Takei
Yeah.
eating like some of the weirdest shit you've ever seen. Like he ate he ate like bugs, like
Yeah.
live, like grubs. I think he even ate like a testicle, like a sheep testicle or something. And he took it with stride, man. That guy's.
Well, I mean,
He's something else.
those things aren't that big. I don't know, man. Testicles.
I would
I want
probably
to try
do
Rocky
it.
Mountain oysters. Don't you?
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause they're
still
fried,
want
too.
that fucking squirrel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not eating squirrel nuts. You're weird.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to eat squirrel nuts. Oh,
Now I want that. So if anybody needs to be constantly upkept on our personal life, if Mark texts me, my phone says, "Okay, I'm gonna pee on you," and it's Mark saying that, and he sometimes spastically texts me. I don't know why I put myself through this. He spastically. He did it 11 times today because he's trying to finish a thought. He had a run-on thought.
I'm ADHD. What
And
the
you
fuck?
didn't have to fucking hit send between each fucking blurb.
Yes, I do.
But yeah,
What
so
if
my
I forget
phone
it?
threatened to pee on me all fucking day because of you. But anyhow, that one, I want that one now. I don't want to eat squirrel nuts.
You want what?
I don't want. I want you to say I don't want to eat squirrel nuts. You just said it.
No,
I don't
I don't
want
know what you're talking about.
That's the next text
Nope.
message ringtone I want. You don't. Oh,
No.
you're not doing it. You're not going to help me with that one.
No.
You just enjoy the pee on me one enough.
It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, there's funnier ones, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we have to end.
Hey, all you dirty listeners. Remember when your mom told you to clean behind your ears as a kid? And you didn't listen? You little nasties. Now, with the evolution of the internet and some space science, plus a little help from that Bezos Amazon, you can buy hot and ready, ethically sourced ear potatoes delivered right to your very own door. So come check us out.
And so what will end is this. I once dated a girl. I won't say her name, but once I say this story, if she listens, she'll know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
No, you know. But so anyway, this girl's father worked as a jail guard. Now he was up there. He was something else, so I'm not, throwing shade just calling him a jail guard. He was pretty important to whatever he did. But he told me a story of a time where he had to take a guy to medical.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, he's higher up, so regular guards generally don't carry guns, but
Yeah.
he did. So whatever he was, he had a gun. So, it's the first time he ever seen anything like this in his whole life. Takes this guy to medical. Guy's talking about his stomach hurting, his stomach hurting, his stomach hurting. And he goes behind the curtain, talks to this lady, and he hears the lady scream, this nurse. He comes in, and he like goes to see what was going on. This dude's whole butt was prolapsed. The whole, like the most it could possibly be. Like, and it was, but the guy had, now there's a medical thing. Not only can you do it the way you see it on the internet, but there's a medical stuff attached to it too that can cause it to happen.
Yeah.
But this guy, it was very severe. But he'd never seen it before, so he drew his gun and was like, "What the fuck is that?" Like, he had no clue what was going on. But now, the funniest thing is
that guy just got raped by a fucking broomstick and he's pulling a gun on him.
Yeah, right. He's gonna shoot this guy's butthole. The second he told me it, I burst out in laughter, and he expected me to. I know it, because all I just thought was, "Did you shoot this guy's butt or what?" Like, but he didn't, obviously, because that would have made the news. But it was after that. All I thought was, you remember the movie The Blob?
Yeah.
When it ate the homeless guy, it like started on his hand, and it like all that I thought of that movie, and I'm like, is that what he thought was going on? Like, the fucking blob comes out of this guy's ass. It's an alien! Fucking hole. Like, oh my god, it was the funniest thing. Between that and him telling me about playing cooter ball at a strip club.
Cooter ball.
I'm not even getting
Does
into
it
Just
have
fucking
to
Google
do
it.
with ping pong balls?
No, it has to go with rolled up bald $1 bills and seeing if you can Kobe it into. What do you think? The cooter.
Oh.
It's very weird. Very weird. There's a lot of strange
The
stuff that goes on
vagina
with
has
strip clubs.
been turned into a basketball hoop.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
People use it as a pocket sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
It's weird.
Wait. You know what? This is called the Guns and Gory podcast. Instead of ending with the prolapsed asshole, I'm going to end off with a gun story.
Okay, this is the second ending, guys.
This is the second ending. This is an
ending of
alternate
the
ending. This
But
is
wait, I wanted to talk about ball busting, and we didn't get a chance to talk about that at all.
ball busting?
Yeah. The porno videos where, like, the dude, like...
Oh, they get him stuck. Well,
They'll
I'm talking
punch
about
him and kick him in the balls and
those
shit.
guys.
Yeah,
Those guys are saints.
that's scary.
I wouldn't fuck with those guys.
Oh, God, dude.
Like,
How
those
does it,
are the truly
so,
scariest
Is
men
there
on
a
the-
way to properly do it so that your balls don't, like, rupture? Like,
I don't think so.
What if they're fake?
So wait a second. If you don't have balls, you probably it wouldn't even hurt, right? Because that's
Well, you imagine-
if you get punched in the fucking dick, it ain't the dick that hurts when you get punched, just the balls.
No, the dick can hurt too.
Not that much.
It is as if it's bigger than a.
Do you remember
Vienna
when
sausage,
I
apparently.
punched Jessica?
Oh my gosh!
I
I
forgot
had to
about
hear
that
about. I
until
had to
just
hear
now.
about that.
It was
I
for a
hear about
reason.
that.
She like ball tapped me. Or
Oh yeah,
something first.
she earned the
I've done
Thor's
that.
hammer
Yeah.
into her.
I don't
She
beat
had it.
women or like
Yeah.
anything
Listen.
like that.
I've done that by accident. Remember how I hit you with the AR mag one time in the face?
Yeah.
I did that with a binder to a guy's junk in a hallway once.
Yeah, you know what, girls?
Because he
are
was
good
being
for
a
doing
dick,
stuff
and I
like
just
that.
like frisbeed my fucking algebra binder. I was like,
I can
right in the
guarantee-
nuts, and I was just like, oh.
I can guarantee you that Jessica maliciously hit Mark in the nuts. Like, there's no sanctity in that. That's how old that story
You know what?
is.
I just remembered something. I know what ball busting feels like because in 5th grade, we used to play soccer after lunch, and this girl, full on, I don't even think the ball was anywhere near me, to be honest, but she full on kicked me straight in the fucking nuts. Full goddamn
deserve that.
kick from a 5th grader.
So we used to play a pretty stupid game, and it was on an episode of Jackass. That's why we played it, and that's why it's bad. But we decided you can't get outrageous with it. They were using those. I think they were using like tennis balls and stuff.
Yeah.
We played it with basketballs. So if you had thick thighs like me, you really had to everybody's like spread your leg, like you had to spread your legs.
Yeah.
Because if you brought them closer together, if you had thick thighs, a basketball was just going to hit off your thighs. So, I mean, I cheated good plenty of times. I was really good at it.
Have
But
you
the
ever
thing
been
is,
kicked really hard in the balls?
you had to sit across from each other and shoot it and hit them directly in the balls, and it couldn't bounce in.
People played that on like Jackass with like
But they did it with like
they did it with
little blue balls.
I thought they did it with like
Racket
pool
balls?
balls.
They might
Pool
have.
cues?
Yeah.
The marble
Well,
ones?
at the end.
I
of
thought
the
that's
bit,
what they did it with.
I would have more weight. I mean, that would make
I don't
sense.
know. I've definitely
but
seen something where they
At
were
the
like
end of the
throwing
bit,
stuff
there
like
was a
that.
dog bone, and they were like, "Oh no!" I think a couple of them tried. Probably. I don't know. I want to look it up and find out. But we used to play that game with basketballs. But I was kind of good at it. But it was something stupid. That and Bloody Knuckles.
Oh man, I fucked my shit up playing that.
I cheated that. I would always put lotion on before.
Ah,
Yeah.
What a bitch.
terrible.
Did you ever play Mercy?
Yeah. You talking about that hand thing?
Yeah.
I can beat you.
Oh yeah, I guarantee it.
I can beat you.
I got beat by a girl when I was
got
I was
beat
at
by a
like
girl.
church camp.
Yep.
Pentecostal church camp when I was like 12 years old. I went all alone, nobody else from my church. I was the only, and you know me, I'm like real fucking weird about so I have like bad social anxiety,
That's
and
why
I
I'm
got
sitting here like,
shipped
you
off
by
the
yourself?
camp by myself.
Ooh.
I made like 2 friends somehow. I don't know, but the one friend, she like played Mercy with me and fucked me up.
You deserved it.
She had like real long bony.
Maybe
skinny hands.
that is why you are the way you are. Like
Because
nothing
she, like-
else, just that.
No, that would
abuse.
probably be my sisters beating me up.
No, you deserved everything that your
Nope.
sisters ever did to you.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give a real embarrassing story about myself.
Oh, I love these. I love these ones. His sisters are all saints. in my
So,
book.
when you're like 12 or 13, you discover the joys of masturbation.
12 or 13.
I mean, I was probably younger. I don't remember.
they
I
like
try to block
9,
this out of my
10?
head, okay? So, anyways, I was, jerking in my room one day, and I guess my sister heard like the rubbing of fabric or something. I don't know what it was, but she kicks my door open up. Like, she literally kicks it open. What are you doing? You fucking disgusting pervert! Pulls my blanket off of me and just starts welling on me.
Yep. You deserved it. Every little bit. You dirty.
Welling on me, man.
Dirty. That's
You know what I didn't do for a long ass time?
jerk off when your
masturbate.
sister was home.
I was like scared she'd just pop out of somewhere and start wailing on me. The last time we got in a fight, she grabbed me by the balls. So I punched her in the face and she never fucking hit me again.
Well, yeah. There's always. I feel like
She's like, damn, I gotta stop fucking with you.
I feel like that's always that way with siblings. See, like with